Hey, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Big Couch. This is Talking Investors. So it's complete our pockets help put money in your pocket. I'm Austin, back again with Tyler. We got a banger episode for you. Let's go.
All right, Big Gauchos. That's right. Big Gaucho Tyler here. We do have a banger video. Lots of breaking news coming in. But before we get started, please like and subscribe. I'll wait. All right, perfect. All right, now let's get into this story.
Thank you. We do appreciate all the love and support as always. And first story we're going to get into, we're going to go breeze through this, but this is breaking news. The Supreme Court just overturned President Biden's eviction moratorium, a very big and controversial deal. As you might be aware, Biden had previously extended the moratorium until October 3rd of this year, back on August 3rd. And he wasn't completely sure of the legalities, but he knew that originally the moratorium was supposed to be blocked by the Supreme Court. So Biden attempted to reinstate that eviction moratorium after the Supreme Court basically said that he would need the congressional approval to even move forward with this. However, he did not receive the approval, and the Supreme Court overturned the ban today. This is breaking news on August 26th. So we're recording this on Thursday. This just happened. So if any more information comes in, we will update it throughout the episode. But this is coming amid lawsuits from landlords and pressure from real estate communities to lift this ban. Tenants are obviously very upset, and the official case is Alabama Association of Realtors versus Department of Health Services, Health and Human Services. So, what do we think about all of this? Because combined with the quantitative easing from the Fed of also tapering off the bonds that they're buying, this could spell a little bit of disaster, at least in the short term.
Oh, yeah, I definitely think so. It came out of nowhere. I feel like Joe Biden will definitely still try to push some type of forbearance, try to push it along. But as of right now, I feel like tomorrow is going to be a pretty rough day in the market. I feel like everyone is going to just be selling and just, everyone's just shocked what just happened. But to be honest with you, I definitely think a lot of houses will still go on the market eventually, and then interest rates will eventually go back up. So definitely look for a correction coming up. I'm honestly just as surprised as you are. We'll just see how it plays out tomorrow.
Yeah, it is a big shock. Probably going for a decent sized red day tomorrow, to be honest with you. I mean, that's just my prediction. Obviously, they can't really start processing evictions and foreclosures the next day after something like this happens. But, just the fear in the market combined with all these other factors and the DELTA part of the illness reoccurring and surging across the country, it's not very good sentiment for people to be investing in stocks. So keep an eye out. This could be pretty disastrous the next couple of days.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, we'll see how the market plays, but you might want to buy the dip, so we'll see how that goes. But
Yep.
do you know what is something you want to put your money into, even though the market isn't doing so well?
Yeah, this is a pretty good one.
Some
Big Gaucho favorite.
Lordstown. Let's go. All right, guys. We haven't talked about them in a long time. It's probably been an episode, but looks like Lordstown actually came out with some type of positive news for once, and they just named their new CEO. I know, Daniel. I'm gonna butcher this last name, Ninivaggi, and basically he's
Probably
the
how
new
I'd
face of
say.
Lordstown. A lot better than Steve Burns. I hope. I haven't heard him officially, uh, you know, have a interview with the media yet. But anything better than Steve Burns, I think, is a win in my book. So let's break it down: who he is, what he does, and all that stuff. So annual base salary is going to be $750,000. So they're paying him the big bucks. I expect big accomplishments and expectations, with bonuses, of course. He was a former CEO of, how do you pronounce this one, Austin?
Carl Icahn.
Thank you. ICANN
Gotcha.
Automotive Group. He served as co-chairman and co-CEO of Federal Mogul Holdings Corp. That is an $8 billion automotive supplier. And he also, another fan favorite, served as the board of directors of Hertz, our dear Hertz bankrupt company, but they're still doing decent.
Yes,
And so basically, from what I've got, his goal is to reach short-term goals and to build for long-term sustainability. And he wants to build back investors' trust. I believe there was a quote saying that he doesn't care what the stock price is right now, but obviously he wants to make investors happy. So they're gonna do everything they can to, increase that and make investors willing to put more money into there.
Yep, that's very true. And just a quick disclaimer, we are all invested in Lordstown Motors, but this is not financial advice. Do it at your own risk. But it is a very interesting time to be able to get in. I think this is a really good move. The stock went up as high as 35% on the day today. Whew. So,
Damn. Should buy
yeah,
more.
I know. I wish I did, but it's a much needed recovery for sure. And I think it's on the right track as long as this new CEO does pretty much anything and doesn't walk away and abandon the company and just take out a bunch of profits like a trader, then we should be okay.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think we're right at that point where next month they're supposed to start production. They got to get certifications done, and it should be a big month for Lordstown. I think we hit
Fingers
rock bottom with
crossed.
them. But with the forbearance going away, I definitely see another chance to come in and really buy the dip. I hope Lordstown goes down tomorrow so I can load up on some more. But definitely a lot of positives coming out of this. I need them to make a truck to start making money. That's the bottom line. So we'll see if the CEO can, put his money where his mouth is and start printing some bills for all of the investors out there.
Yes, sir. Well, we're going to be printing those bills, and also those call options are going to print as soon as you pick up that Lordstown, because production is going to start next month. Mark our words. I mean, knock on wood. We'll see. But we also want to tell you about the biggest winners, the biggest losers, and the sleepers, because those can make you even more money while you're at it. Let's hit that intro. Sheesh. All right, number one, we got RLX Technology Incorporated up 17.89%. This is a Chinese software development company that focuses on software for managing supply chains for businesses and warehouse distribution. So they just posted better than expected earnings. A lot of people believe there's potential in this company. Who really knows?
I agree. Supply chain is big though, so
Yeah.
invest in it while you can.
Very vast. Get in on that while you can. Number two, we got Pure Storage Incorporated up 13.79%, and they're a data hardware storage company. So soft storage rather than cloud storage. I'm sorry, solid storage. Blech, can't talk today. But not all of those companies are quite as lucky as the big winners. We also do have the big losers to get to. All right, this one's kind of disappointing because we just had them on the show on Monday, but Doximity is back, unfortunately, on the big losers. They're down 12.81%. And that's that telemedicine app that connects you with your doctor and other physicians. That's sad, man. I believed in that company. They were just on big winners. I thought it was cool.
Yeah, me too. Great concept, but I guess no one was really feeling them today. Just wanted to sell out, maybe cash out some profits, but maybe you want to buy the dip on that one.
Yeah, it was just that Monday to Thursday hype. That's why you got to listen to Big Gauchos on Monday and Thursday. Make sure you stay updated for Friday. All right. Number two, we got Cassava Sciences Incorporated under the ticker SAVA. They're down 12.4 about percent, and it is a neurology pharmaceuticals company. So get your brain right and get those profits right. It's the name of the game. Whew. All right. We also got some sleepers for you. Sleep, 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 sleep.
Sleep, 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 sleep.
Tyler, what's number one?
Oh, we got a fan favorite big box retailer, Macy's. They've definitely been on big winners, big losers, and sleepers from our previous shows. They've been putting up numbers. They've been going up, over time. So get in while they're hot. So buy Macy's.
Yes, sir. Make sure those big box retailers could have some potential in the next few months. And number two, we got Salesforce Incorporated, the direct opposite under the ticker CRM. One of the oldest cloud-based storage company, and they have a lot of applications for business solutions, managing leads, software, and charts, things like that. So check them out. Very reliable. And speaking of very reliable, nothing reliable as steel. U.S. Steel coming in number three under the ticker X. Very interesting proposition, especially if the housing market starts freeing up a little bit. Some supply chain constraints could be lifted, allowing steel to be cheaper along with other building materials. So might be a good time to invest while they're down on the day.
I like it. Some pretty solid sleepers.
Yes, sir. Well, you don't want to sleep on Anchor, that's for darn sure, because they are always sponsoring our podcast and they make podcasting very easy. So we're going to hear an ad from them right now. Whew. All right. Thankfully, we got rid of the bankruptcy boneyard, but Tyler took that dub today. He's now tied with Canal for first place.
Yeah, like I said, I would love to humbly accept this. I'm the best. I will always win, and just wait on it. I'm about to take first place and rub it in everybody's face. But with that being said, my number is 35,000 flat. That's what I'm
35
feeling today.
flat. Okay.
Flat as a board.
All right. I'm gonna go with a 34,899.
I like it.
Just to mix it up, be a little bit different, you know. But we'll have to see if Dave and Canal ring in. We hope Dave's doing okay. Dave, send us a picture of today's paper so we know you're still out there.
We love you.
Yeah, we love you. And Canal, hope to see you on the show soon. But that's going to do it for us today. We want to thank everyone for listening. We hope you enjoyed the show. Leave a voice message on anchor.fm/gauchos or biggauchos.com if you want to send us an investing tip. We might play on the show. Tyler, do it.
All right, big guys, just a quick disclaimer because we love disclaimers. Everything said on this podcast is our opinions from our experience. We are not licensed brokers, so please invest safely, big gauchos. With that being said, please like and subscribe. Follow us on our Instagram, our TikTok, our all of our social medias, and our streaming platforms.
Yes, sir. Streaming platforms going to be Apple, Spotify, Anchor, YouTube, Google, Pocket Cast, Breaker, Radio Public, Overcast, or you can add us to your own RSS feed and listen to podcasts anywhere you like. Make sure you share that link with a friend. Send them a time code to skip to. We won't be offended if you don't listen to the whole thing, but especially if you're listening on Apple Podcasts, make sure to leave us a rating 1 to 5 stars. We do not accept anything less than 4.5 stars, and leave us a review. Tell us who your favorite Big Gaucho is. Whoo! Anything else we got for them, Tyler?
They'll buy that Lordstown dip tomorrow. I promise you guys, it'll pay off eventually.
Buy that Lordstown. Yeah, Lordstown $50 November. Good night from Arizona. Hope it's Peace.